Beat him senseless.
You and me and you, we gonna throw down. That's right, we gonna get serious.
You can run, but you can't hide.
It's time for the Fuller Broadcast with your host, Jeff Fuller, and your co-host, Anthony the Tiger Cruz, bringing you the latest sports updates and interviews with your favorite athletes.
Welcome to the Fuller Broadcast 24/7 sports news, live interviews, media coverage. I do interviews with IKF kickboxing, Muay Thai, UFC, you name it. All right, guys, we got some good show going tonight. Got Anthony Garret coming on. Give me a few seconds. Let's get him on here. Also, just remember, once I reach 1,000 fans, one lucky winner out of the 1,000 will win a $50 gift card, and a second winner will receive some baits from D&D Baits. All right, let's get him on the show. Oh, my co-host Anthony Cruz won't be on the show tonight. He's getting some rest. He's had a long day, so I decided to get him some rest. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day, and we'll get Anthony here in a minute. So you guys know, Bare Knuckle Fighting Friday. You can watch it live on Bare Knuckle application they got. You can watch it for free. Just download their application, and you can watch all the fights for free. There's going to be a lot of excitement going on. And also, we have Bellator, MMA, Has Bell. Can he keep his streak alive? We'll hear more about that tomorrow night. So let's get started. All right, see here. All right, we're still waiting for him to come on. He's having a little difficult. So just remember, this should get back on. All right, here he is, right here. All right, bring him on here. All right, there he is. Welcome, Anthony. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, you're still training?
Yeah, I'm always training. I haven't taken a day off in a long time.
Oh, that's good. All right, so I know you're a MMA fighter professional. Give us a little detail about how you started fighting and where it got you today.
So I started fighting right after college football. I was working downtown here in Kansas City and got dared to do a small promotion out of St. Louis called Bartender's Brawl. And I took the fight on 1 week's notice and had to cut like 25 pounds just to make the fight. And I knocked the guy out in 40 seconds and kind of fell in love with it after that. And now I'm a pro with Bellator.
So right now, I know you're 4-2 in the heavyweight division right now?
Yeah, with that one no contest against that douchebag.
Tell us a little about that fight.
Well, I came into that fight, basically ready to stand and bang with him because he said that's what he was wanting to do. And the dude even tried to buddy up with me at weigh-ins and shit. And I just really wasn't having any of it. And basically, the way I look at the fight when I've gone back and watched it multiple times and my coaches have watched it is once I put my hands on his face, he kind of just started ducking and running and didn't want any more of my stand-up and then tried to take me down. Couldn't get the takedown at all because he wasn't that strong at all, to be honest. And then he kneed me in the balls 2 times. And then, that first one wasn't called, but, it was basically what it was.
Yeah, I know. He's a professional wrestler, correct?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he used to be with the WWE, and now he's with, I I think it's called, it's not, Chris Jericho like owns it or runs it or something like that.
AAE or something like that.
Yeah,
AEW.
AE, yeah, AE something.
All right, so as you're training still, get ready for your next fight. What is it like to be the COVID-19 and all the looting going on? How are you able to keep training?
Yeah, so when it first hit the fan in Kansas City and things closed down, I wasn't able to work out very much, but luckily one of my like best friends, Laura Lee Jones, has a like a gym in her garage, and we've just been training there a lot, you know, doing mitt work, bag work, weightlifting, and stuff like that. And now that the gyms have opened back up, I'm able to get sparring in. We can't roll yet at AJJ with my coach Steve Crawford, but we've been sparring a lot, working a lot of stand-up, as you know, that's all we can do right now.
Sounds like you're keeping yourself busy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a personal trainer as well, so I stay very active every single day. I'm doing, you know, training people in boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, or weight training and stuff like that.
So what's the future going to be like for you? Going to the UFC or would you do bare knuckle?
What'd you say?
Would you do UFC?
Yeah.
Or
Oh, yeah. I
would
would
you go to
definitely
bare
love
knuckle?
bare knuckle. I don't want to mess this pretty face up right now. So I've got a modeling career I got to take care of for right now. But I think 100% down the road, I would love to do a bare knuckle boxing match when I get a little older and to get my boxing better. You know, I've only had a few amateur boxing matches and that's it. I won them all, but you know, they were nothing crazy bad. So I'd want to get some, I would like to make a pro debut in boxing maybe and do a couple of fights and then see where I'm at, you know. I would like to do that.
You're the first person I had on my show, so I don't want to mess my pretty face up.
Well, you make more money modeling than you do fighting. I do anyway right now, so I don't want to. I don't want to mess that up yet.
Oh, wait till you get about 40, maybe, then you'll start doing that.
I'll probably do. I would do bare knuckle when I'm like 38, 30, maybe 36, 38, somewhere in there.
Wait, how old are you now? Like 26 or something?
I'm 30. Yeah, 30 years old.
All right, so while you're training, have you been able to train with UFC fighters so you get what it's like from where you're fighting now in UFC?
I've trained with former UFC fighters like Bobby Volker, one of my teammates, and I've been working with a lot of pro fighters, but we don't have any, you know, UFC heavyweights in town. So I am going to Las Vegas in August. And I'd love to, you know, maybe use this video to reach out to some fighters that are heavyweights, UFC guys, Bellator guys that I could come in and get some work in. That'd be awesome. I'd love that. You know, I do plan on going and checking out the UFC gym there. So that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. So if you do go to Las Vegas, go down, look up Phil Dunlap. He's got his own gym. He does a lot of training. He's been teaching over 25 years or so. He's 53 years old, and he's still grappling.
Okay, that'd be cool, yeah.
He's got a nice big gym out there. So,
nice.
What's your next step right now? You got a fight set up, or you're waiting?
I don't have a fight, unfortunately. I'm trying to find one as soon as possible. You know, just like everyone's struggling right now, I'm kind of broke, and I'm trying to make as much money as quick as I can. I have a daughter that I need to take care of. I've got bills to pay. You know, I gotta fight as soon as possible to make some money because personal training doesn't pay the bills completely. Modeling doesn't pay the bills completely, and those come and go. You know, people cancel, gigs get canceled. You know, sometimes you don't get paid for gigs. They just give you like free merchandise, which is okay as long as you can try and like sell it and stuff. But you know, yeah, just gotta.
Well, hopefully somebody will see this video and maybe they'll try to get you a fight. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm to help anyone. I will fight heavyweight and 205. Since January, I've lost. I was 288 in January, and now I'm 227. So I plan to fight. Yeah, both weight classes. All I did was just super strict diet, and I'm following a Mike Tyson like workout right now. Run in the morning, weightlifting, calisthenics, sparring, bag work, and then I just did 30 minutes on the speed bike right before you called.
So, what's your goal? Like,
I'd like to be a world champion. If I don't make it to the UFC, like I would love to, just Shamrock FC heavyweight champion, Titan heavyweight champion, Bellator champion. I'll go to Japan, do ONE FC. I don't really care anymore. I just want to fight and make a name for myself a little bit.
sounds good. So, if you were to had a person to fight, who would you call out? Do you have any particular?
Like anybody or an actual opponent?
Who you want to fight? Who's the person on your mind right now?
Oh, Jake Hager, that little bitch. I'd love to fight him again. I honestly would beat his ass to death now. Like he couldn't. I don't think he could even land a punch on me. So.
Yeah, what was it like? I think it got stopped at like a minute and 50 sub-seconds left.
Yeah.
'Cause I noticed he kicked you a couple of times.
Yeah. 2 times in like 30 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. He didn't want the hands, and he was already tired. If you watch the after fight, my nose is bleeding a little bit, and I got kneed in the crotch 3 times. But that dude's like sucking wind like a little girl, and he didn't want it anymore. He wanted to go back to his fake wrestling and not get hit anymore.
So I think that's what it was. He thought he was like he could knee somebody in the balls and get away with it,
Well,
But
the funniest thing that like a couple of weeks after we fought and he made his fake wrestling debut for that show he's with now, he kneed some guy in the crotch as like his finisher move or something like that. So did he do it on purpose? I think so.
Yeah, because he knew he was going to lose.
Yeah. I mean, I think it would have been a good fight at the time because I wasn't in the best shape in the world. I had just had a daughter and wasn't training super hard, but I was training. I think it would have been a good fight if we would have kept it going. I think it would have gone to the ground eventually. We would have had some fun. Who knows who would have really won, but he's a little girl and probably won't fight me again now. So, oh well.
So what was it like you just talked about earlier about the diet you were having? What are you having, a hardcore diet or are you just having a light diet?
So I'm actually trying, and you're going to call me crazy, but like a lot of people have called me crazy. I'm doing like chicken or fish and broccoli only for like every meal. Like I wake up.
Really?
Yeah, I have fish and broccoli.
I love fish.
Yeah. I'm super huge fish fan. Yeah, I'm eating Alaskan pollock, tuna, and salmon only with broccoli. Nothing on the broccoli. And I'm having my protein shakes, and that's literally it. And I almost have a 6-pack that I'm going to show off in August. More about that when I go to August. I can't say what I'm going there for right now, but it's not fighting, unfortunately. But it's a pretty cool thing.
I guess we'll find out next month.
Yeah. Well, you find out in about a week. They're going to announce it in a week, so it'll be pretty cool.
So, are you in a gym right now? Are you training like kids and stuff too, or?
Yeah. I train kids, all ages, old, young, male, female. As long as you guys want to put some work in, yeah, I'm all about training people. And I used to work for Title Boxing Club, but the one on Lenexa shut down during the COVID permanently, and then the one out 119th and Metcalf. I love those guys. It's just too far for me to drive. I live in Shawnee, and it's a long trek when I can just train people over here. So
the fight with Jack. So is he still in MMA or is he just like?
I think he's got like 1 or 2 fights left with Bellator, and I think I have like 1 or 2. I don't know. I don't really care. If they don't want me to fight for them, I'll go fight somewhere else. But I don't know exactly what he's wanting to do. I mean, he's making good money with that fake wrestling, so I don't think I'd come back to MMA if I was him. Like I really want it. He's gonna get hurt. He's gonna get hurt really bad.
Hey, don't be surprised if he clotheslines you.
Oh, I wish he would. I wish he would have done something besides knee me in the balls.
Yeah, body slam, you suplex, whatever.
Something.
So do you know Cass Bell?
Who?
Cass Bell.
No, I don't.
I think he fights out the 145 weight class.
Oh, okay.
I think he fights Bellator too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, he's fighting some guy this week. At his opponent's 13-1. So
Oh, okay, damn. Yeah, I got crazy respect for anyone who does MMA. I just don't pay attention to anybody but the heavyweights and light heavyweights. Just like, respect for my fight game. I just want to focus on possible opponents. And I don't fight like a little guy. I'm too big. I can't do it. I get tired. Probably throw up.
so what's it before you fight? What's the routine you have for like a day before the fight? After you weigh in, do you go back and go do like a 5 mile run to get ready for your?
No, I basically wake up. I take a cold shower to wake my body all the way up. I have a super light breakfast, and I just make sure I drink plenty of water during the day. And then I'll actually go like super light bag work just to hit something. And then I'll get to the fights, and I'll shadow box, jump rope, calisthenics, hit mitts with my dad or my coach, and then get ready to, bust some heads open.
So before we get off here, do you have any? Who's your coaches? Who you train with? The sponsors you have?
I don't have any sponsors right now just because, it's been so long since I fought. But my dad is one of my coaches, Chris Garrett. Brad Jones is one of my coaches. Steve Crawford's my head coach. My sparring partners are like Bobby Volker, Zeb Vincent. Zeb's a 205 amateur here in Kansas City. Matt Sudith, Kevin Welsh, Tamaine Babalua, a bunch of guys that I love and respect. They're like my family. And then Kirk Matea is one of our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu coaches at AJJ. So our gym's out of 68 Inside Sports. It's owned by Will Shields, a former Chiefs player. Go Chiefs, Super Bowl champions. Best in the world. But yeah, just kind of doing my thing right now, looking for a fight. So, I'll travel if anyone's needing that big, twisted steel sex appeal heavyweight to throw hands with somebody. So, like I said, 227 right now, fight heavyweight or light heavyweight. Yeah. Ready to.
So you'll fight at any promotion, any states where they're having it at?
Yeah. I don't think I'm like under a crazy contract, or even if I am with Bellator, because they were going to let me fight for Shamrock FC in December, and I got really sick and couldn't do it. But so I think I can fight anywhere. If not, I'll just take the fight and Bellator can sue me if that's the case. They're not calling me, so I don't really care anymore.
So I know I know we got some promotion out here. It's Rough MMA.
Yeah.
They have like pros and amateur fights out here. So
yeah,
maybe I can try to see if.
Yeah, gas money in a hotel is all I need, and I'm there.
Yeah, I know some of the guys that promote that fight. So I'll share your thing and let them know that you'll fight. I know they have one that's just canceled. Then they fight out. They fight out at all the casinos out here, like Parker, Phoenix, Maricopa. So I'm sure we could try to get you somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I appreciate it.
So before I get off here, is there anybody you'd like to thank?
The last person I'd like to thank is my daughter Lucy. I haven't seen her since COVID started, so I love her and I miss her. She's only 19 months. I don't think she'll understand this, but she might see it one day, and I just want to say Daddy loves you and I miss you.
All right, so guys, you heard it from Anthony, professional MMA fighter. He's looking for some fight. He needs some sponsors. If you guys want to sponsor him, contact him. He don't want to do bare knuckle right now because he don't want to mess up his pretty face. So
not yet.
So if you guys are looking for some fighters, look him up. He's ready to fight. Thanks for being on the full broadcast, Anthony.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. God bless.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
All right, guys. You heard it from Anthony Garrett. He's a light or heavyweight fighter, fights pro MMA. If you guys are looking for some fighters, he's looking for some sponsors too. Just contact him. He's ready. So I appreciate everybody watching the Fuller Broadcast Show, 24/7 Sports News, live interviews, media coverage. I interview MMA, bare knuckle fighters, IKF, kickboxing, Muay Thai, anybody. If you guys want to be on my show, just contact me. I'll be glad to have you on. Thank you for watching the full broadcast, 24 Sports News.
Beat him senseless.
You and me and you, we gonna throw down. That's right, we gonna get serious.
You can run, but you can't hide.
It's time for the Fuller Broadcast with your host, Jeff Fuller, and your co-host, Anthony the Tiger Cruz, bringing you the latest sports updates and interviews with your favorite athletes.